So we've talked a little bit about the same day edit experience a little bit. I think the other thing we'd love to talk about is, you know, a lot of brides I've talked to will say things like, well, how does this work? When do I show the same day edit? Will it break up the flow of my reception? And should I show it at the reception, or should I just get a highlight film? I mean, do you have any thoughts on that?
Absolutely not. You should show it as soon as it's finished, which you don't know when that's going to be, but definitely show it at the reception, because it just has the momentum of the day. Everyone's there, everyone's experienced parts of it, and showing it right then and there just has more value to it. It's not, and also think of it too, you know, at your reception, you've got, what, 200, 300, 400 people there that get to share it with you right then. If you know, oh, I don't want to see it, we'll just see it in a couple weeks or months, whenever, you know, who's going to see it? You, your husband, your mom, your dad, and like...
Well, I have to interject.
Yeah, of course.
Behind, but that's what's so powerful for me, too, is, you know, I can see a million comments, which is great, and it means the world to me to see comments of people talking about it online, but experiencing it with your friends and family, it's the couple and the people there, you know. And so I'm sure.
Yeah, and then the next day, it's so much buzz from it. People are like, "Did you see that? Did you see that video?
Yeah.
Did you stay? Yeah, is it on Facebook yet? Did you stay long enough? Did you get to see it?" And people want to see it like again and time again.
Yeah,
it's like a movie.
Yeah,
It's nothing like seeing it on the big screen and then you see it in your house, and so you can see it there that night. And it has a whole different experience than just viewing it on your computer.
Well, and when you're there, it's a living, breathing thing. You've got everybody there in the background watching it with you, all reacting together. It's just like theater.
It's like the first dance or the cake cutting. I think the same day edit is starting to become like this extra component to the night that I think people would look forward to.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
I mean, the other thing too is when the same day edit will happen. Obviously, when I talk to brides, that's a question about, you know, when will Michael be ready? How long will it take? I mean, a lot of times what we like to say is, you know, we need like about a 2-hour window, and people will be like, well, when will that happen? A lot of times there is a lot of time actually with dinner and things like that. You want to talk about like that day, like how that worked and how when it was shown? If you remember?
I'm flashing back and remembering. You know, we had our dances and we had dinner and we did the cake, and then we were out there and we were dancing and having fun with our friends and family. And then our situation was a little unique because we had the surprise element. But Michael just pulled me away and was like, you know, in a couple of minutes I'm going to tell him and we're going to get this surprise going. So, you know, it was into the you know, party time of the reception, but it didn't like stop the party. It was, you know, it's kind of a good breather for everyone to go to the bathroom and refresh their drink. I mean, you know, hey, we're setting up the screen, so.
Yeah, and that's a question that comes up sometimes is like, well, when will he show it? How will it work? And things like that. And the other thing that comes up too, going back to, you know, do I do a same day edit or do I opt for like a highlight film? I mean, the thing that Michael and I, and Michael jump in here, we've talked about is that I feel like, and I tell brides this, that Michael is charged with adrenaline. He's there in the moment. It's live. It's real. And it's probably, in my opinion, you guys should jump in here, is probably the best product that you'll get because of the emotions and the energy at that time. And I'll tell brides as well, you know, if you want to do a highlight film, it's absolutely fine. But it won't be the same as the same day edit. We have to take that footage back to the studio. We have to sit down with it. It may be a couple of days before we sit down and start editing that again. Holly made a good point too about theater. I mean, it's like that idea of going to a live concert. I mean, it has an electricity or energy to it versus popping a VHS tape
and just
or
watching
DVD
it
at home and
while you're washing dishes.
I can't believe I just said VHS. Can you believe that?
That's okay, Grandpa.
I know. Jeez, I'm the old guy here.